200,000 lumens, the Imalent MS32 right now in turbo. A massive beam here, large spot. You can hear the fans running to cool down the flashlight. And we're just gonna go for a walk now. Still in turbo. Incredible here. Strongest light on the planet right now, as far as I know. Or let's just say the strongest one which you can buy as a private customer or person. We're gonna go down now to the lowest setting, 80 lumens. Quickly have to switch the position here. So now 80 lumens, that's the lowest setting, which is quite fine for, let's say, about 5 meters. And we are gonna go up with the brightness, second level. Again, 2,000 lumens. Now the camera is probably not perfect for the positioning here, but anyways, 2K lumens right now. One step higher, 4,000 lumens. Already quite a bit of light here actually. So if you want to go for a walk, this is very likely all you need to just see enough. And basically this flashlight is great for, I would say, mid beam distances. If you want to have a light for basically a long range searchlight, I would go for the SR32, which offers you just a lot stronger beam with more candelas. And here you just have a larger spot, overall a lot more lumens, 200k max and 40k lumens as a max constant brightness or lumen output. So we are gonna go up now one step higher, 9,000 lumens, and this is how it looks like. $18K lumens. $40K lumens. And once again, 90K lumens. And it goes down to the lowest setting. If you want to go up to turbo, you just have to do a double click, which we are gonna do now basically in 3, 2, 1, turbo. I think the camera just adjusts, so you probably in the video don't see the steps so clearly. Just on the first few levels. I'm quickly gonna change the hand positioning here, and we are back. Once again, turbo, 200k lumens. Super strong. And as you can see, there is a very large spot, a lot of floodlight, and if you run it in turbo, it produces a lot of heat. So it gets warm, hot actually, about 45 seconds, and then there will be the step down to a lower brightness. 40k lumens, that's what you get constantly. I mean, as long as you just have enough battery power. And we are now in 9,000 lumens, which is already super strong. You can see the surroundings so well. And something else that you got to keep in mind when you run it in those high lumen levels, it takes a lot of battery power. You can, if you like, buy an additional battery pack. That would be a possibility. And it's rechargeable by USB-C. So you do have some flexibility. You could just buy a few battery packs, charge them just anywhere, and yeah. So we are gonna go further, and hopefully the environment will change a bit, so it's gonna be a bit more interesting for you to watch. And again, up to turbo, 200k lumens. With this Imalent MS32. And luckily there's nobody else here in the forest right now. And as you can hear, very likely the fans are now active to cool down the flashlight. If you want to carry it for long durations, you can also use the shoulder strap, which is in the scope of delivery. And a quick look here now, a bit closer. Basically, you just have two buttons to operate the flashlight. You get this button up here on the handle, and there's one below. So yeah, if you would detach the handle, then at least, or still, you would have the other button to go through all the controls. On the back there, the battery pack, there is the USB-C charging port, large head, and now it's warm. And on the display it shows you the, I guess you can't really see it right now, it shows you the lumen output. We would have to adjust the camera to really see it well. And we are now quickly checking 18k lumens, which is already impressive. So you very likely don't find a lot of lights on the market which have 18k as a max output. So already now, despite it being less than 10% of the max output, it's already bright, really bright. And I would say for a walk through the forest, it's just amazing. You probably don't need it unless you go and search for something or someone. Then this could really be helpful, because you do have a very wide beam. It's not just like an LED thrower which looks like a laser. So here you really do have this large, nice spot. There is also the Imalent MS32W with the warm white beam color. Actually right now it doesn't look so cold to me, the beam, but there would be the warm white option as well. And we're gonna go up and down, or just up with the brightness a bit to get a bit more of an impression of how this flashlight performs. And sorry about the camera moving up and down. hopefully it's not too shaky. And yeah, so 4K lumens, 9K, 18K. I personally probably would go with the setting now, 18K, which doesn't drain your battery that much. I mean, still, it's a lot of light. I wouldn't use this one if you go for a hike for a few hours, but then probably the light would be a bit too heavy. And to show you the difference, I don't know if you can see it, turbo, probably you can see it in the camera, possibly. And once again, what you also get is strobe. So with a double click you get that instant turbo access, and with another double click you go to strobe. So I do like the user interface, especially the instant turbo. That's just really usable. So when the light is off you get an instant access to turbo, and also when it's running. So just in all modes, every single time when you do a double click you go to turbo. So somehow, yeah, it is quite tactical. And that's about it. So and again, if you are outdoors and you do have some longer distances to illuminate, I would recommend to buy the SR32. If weight is not a problem, it's large as well, but you get a lot more candelas, and it just takes less battery power, and it produces less heat and generates, or basically just gives you a longer range. So it can be beneficial to just have a smaller spot, a more focused beam if you are on an open terrain. And then the SR32 really has an advantage. I think that's probably these are the most important facts about this flashlight. Of course, the specifications and everything, you can check them online. The link to the online store is in the description. If you live in Switzerland and you want to buy this light, just go to the store, muelleroutdoor.ch. And if you like to watch more videos like this, just subscribe to the channel. There will be more videos, just mainly about flashlights, tactical ones, searchlights, headlamps. So just subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, or comment, and thank you for watching. See you soon in the next video.